The Queen, Mary J. Blige, is in the building. Good morning, gorgeous.
Good morning, gorgeous.
And you look phenomenal. You've got that halftime glow, girl.
Thank you.
What was it like seeing your performance?
It was amazing. I was so excited
Right.
still that I couldn't really watch it till the next day.
Really?
Yeah, because I was just out like running.
And the energy-
I was running the streets at
And
that
the
point.
adrenaline and all of that. Yeah, I heard you were over at Dr. Dre's house.
Yeah, we was partying, and I was DJing because I playing on. I could DJ. Yeah,
You could DJ?
Yeah, I was playing all these different songs and samples that
Right.
I wanted him to,
That's what
present
he
to him as ideas
said.
for music for this project that we're about to do. And
What a
that
blessing.
was a good time.
Yes. I mean, first I want to ask you, was the collapse planned?
Well,
Or was there adrenaline? And
nah, what it is that at the end of No More Drama, for me, it's you just feel like that, like I've had enough.
Right.
So I just pass out, and I just got some rest too while I was at it.
Right, yeah. It seemed like it. Yeah, I think everybody's adrenaline was on 150% because it was a great night for hip hop and R&B.
Right.
So coming off of that, the trailer, when I saw the trailer, you had these earrings, the Kissing Rams.
Yeah, the Rams. Yeah.
I went and bought those.
Oh,
'cause I
thank
saw
you.
those. I went and bought those earrings.
Thank
but
you.
I have a gripe with you. I'm trying to figure out, Mary, how in the world I've been wearing big earrings since high school. And my earrings have been slit and split so many times I have to keep going back to repair them.
My ears has been torn too by big
Really?
earrings. Yeah. So I think you
Oh,
just
okay.
gotta.
So I feel a little bit better now.
Yeah, nah.
I'm like, how
I
is
used to
she
wear 3 pairs of earrings in one hole because remember how the girls used to have all the earrings.
Yeah, but they
from
used
one
to
hole?
have separate holes.
Right, but I didn't have separate holes and I was faking it. So I had all those earrings in one hole and that's what ripped the ear. So I've gotten that prepared since then. And
Well-
now I know how to make the earrings that are not so heavy.
Seeing the name of the album, I thought about being Mary Jane, and that was so appropriate because I thought about how she used to put these affirmations up on her mirror. And I thought about Good Morning Gorgeous, and I said, is that something that you have started to do, or it's just something that you find that you need to do when you wake up in the morning? Constantly give yourself affirmations.
Well, that's something I had to do when I was in a really dark situation, and I started learning that if you say positive, I was never enough. I couldn't please this person. It was just nothing never good enough for this person. And I started reading that what you think about yourself and what you say about yourself will manifest into something positive for you. And in order to get myself out of this bad situation, in order to even feel strong enough to do it, I had to start making up positive confessions over my life. And so it wasn't like I thought I was gorgeous or anything. I just needed to say something to make me feel good. And I went to the bathroom in the morning, like right after prayer, and I would say, good morning, gorgeous, good morning, beautiful, good morning, whatever, I was feeling like, but mostly good morning, gorgeous, because it's a powerful word, more powerful than what I believed in. And then, I just started to feel good about my life. So it was just about speaking something positive over myself to make myself feel better. And then I finally got out of that situation. And I continue to say it. And I just never gave up on me. I continue to say it. And I say it now, too. It helps me to feel good.
Well, putting it in music has power too, because it not only, it's not something that you read, it's, something now everybody can get up in the morning and listen to, and it be like a musical affirmation.
Yeah,
So,
yes, yeah.
But there's a lot of pain in this album as well. You can
Yeah.
hear it in Enough. And where does that come from? Because I'm sure each song that you wrote took you back to a certain instance in your life.
Well, the question is it ever going to be enough for, certain men, I don't know. Like, I've never seen a man in my life have one woman ever. Like, it's just, is it ever going to be enough? So, I guess I have to say it's enough when we make ourselves enough.
Right.
But it probably would never be enough for, men. I don't want to say men because I don't want to hear a bunch of,
Right.
But
Men say that it's a blanket statement.
From some people, it just would never be enough. I've never seen a relationship where a man didn't cheat, and I've seen a lot of them. And they, at some point, 7 years later, just like what happened with me, 7 years later, there's always somebody that creeps in and they, like in my case, fall in love and run off with the woman.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the question that we all ask ourselves: is it ever going to be enough?
Right. So do you think it is something that you can get through since you think that way about all men cheating? Do you ever
I didn't say all.
Okay, okay. No, I'm saying, well,
I said some.
right. A lot of men do cheat. How does that affect you moving forward?
That's not my problem. That's their problem, and I just have to be careful and remember how I got in those situations in the first place,
Right.
and not make those mistakes again. I can't tell who wants what and who really likes me and who really loves me, but I have to move with my instincts. I
Right.
have to go with, okay, you've seen that. Okay, that's a sign. I don't want to always go with, you've seen that before, because everyone's not the same. That might not be the same situation. It may look the same, but I can't judge someone from what someone else did. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So what I have to do is just use my gut. My gut just like, nah, don't do it. I won't do it.
So,
Yeah.
ladies, when you feel that, I mean, that's very important to go with your instinct because a lot of women don't. And that's where sometimes we end up in places that we don't want to be because we knew the first instinct told us, but we don't listen. And we keep moving, forging forward because we're in love and things of that nature.
Yeah. When we see it, we better believe it.
Right.
When they show it to us, we
Right.
better,
That's what, right.
And that's
Oprah
when we
said.
bury our heads. Like, I didn't see that because I like him and I won't see him.
Right.
And,
Rent Money is another very angry song.
but rent money is just not. It's not only just about rent money. It's about
Yeah.
just being exhausted and
Right.
depleted and giving so much to a person and not getting anything back.
Right.
It's about to be a vacancy. I'm empty. I can't do anything else for you. I can't.
It's
You
a
got to give me
metaphor as
something
well.
back.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. So where were you at that time when you wrote Rent Money?
I wasn't married. I was actually in the middle of divorce, like deposition.
And
And you know it, having to pay alimony and the money was spent and having to pay all these things and the overdue was, the overhead was big and had to make that work, had to figure out a way to make that work and go to work and, just too many things.
yeah.
Yeah.
What song on the album would you suggest to someone to listen to if they're at that moment where they have just finalized their divorce and they're trying to look to the future in a more positive direction?
And a more positive, Good Morning Gorgeous, because now it's about you. Now it's about you having to take care of you. This person did what they did. What are you going to do now? You going to blame him? You going to do this for the rest of your life? No, you're going to pull in and start loving yourself. And that's why Good Morning Gorgeous is extremely important, because it's the most positive thing you could say while feeling so ugly, while feeling so unworthy, while feeling so, however this person left you and however you allowed him to leave you. And now take responsibility. What did you do?
Right.
Now it's time for the self-work. And that's where Good Morning Gorgeous comes in with the self-work.
And you look gorgeous as well as fierce in Power Book 2.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Everything you touch turns to gold.
Thank
I
you.
mean, you're at such a wonderful place right now. I mean, of course, Grammy winner and Oscar nominated, and Power Book 2 may put you in that realm to get an Emmy, so you're a rising EGOT winner. But if you could rewrite the ending to Power Book 2, how would you have written the ending?
To the last episode.
Yeah, the last episode.
Just like that.
Really?
I wouldn't have done it I wouldn't have done anything different.
Yeah, well, Monet went out with a bang, I tell you. I ain't gonna say nothing because people say, I ain't see it yet. I don't know who didn't see it yet. But I mean, I am watching you grow so much in acting to Dinah Washington in Respect. Is there anybody that you would like to bring to the big screen in their biopic and tell their full story?
Man, a long time ago, I wanted to do Nina Simone. Like I was gonna train and everything for it, like do classical piano training, everything, and then a bunch of stuff happened, and I didn't. But that's the only person that I would love to, because I just want to learn how. I want to learn piano, and I just think that she had a heavy story that can
does.
be pulled off by someone with some heavy stories too.
So you still wouldn't want to do it? Why? Because it's been done?
I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to do it wrong, you know. And I want her to. I just love her so much. I wouldn't. I don't want to do it. I mean, I wanted to, but then someone else did it, and then they got all kind of backlash and stuff from it. But
Well, maybe
if it's supposed to happen, it'll happen.
Yeah. Have you met the person yet that should play Mary in her biopic?
No, I haven't. I,
No?
honest to God, I haven't. No.
Really? You know it's
Really?
coming. It's coming. I mean, my life, and I also have to bow down to you and thank you for doing it. I don't know if it was something that you thought of and you started to act immediately on, but I'm grateful that you did when you did, because we got to see Andre Harrell in there.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy that he was alive. Like I
Yeah.
didn't know that he was going to be
Yeah,
gone. Like
nobody knows.
it was beautiful. That was my birthday, and he was there supporting me,
Yeah.
loving me.
Yeah.
I miss him.
So much. And it took me back, too, because I remember the first time I brought you out on stage was at Bentley's. Do you remember that? Do you remember coming out on Bentley's for the first
Bentley's.
time?
That was. I was going to Bentley's before I was Mary J. Blige the star.
Yes. Yes, same here. And I remember because I had just gotten to BLS and they were saying, send the new girl. So they were like, we want you to go over to Bentley's and we want you to bring out this new artist. She's coming out with an album. Her name is Mary J. Blige. Just go out there and bring her on. Seeing you that day and seeing you now is like a prime example of excellence, knowing no boundaries. Because
thank you.
you would never, when you came out, I could see that you were nervous as well. But to see the growth from then to now is just simply amazing. And I'm so very proud of you. And to say that I was able to watch you from day one.
Thank
you. But
Thank you, Shaila.
you don't remember
I
Bentley.
don't.
No? Girl!
Not any of it.
Well, I want everybody to go and get, wherever you get your music, get Good Morning Gorgeous, the Queen, Mary J. Blige.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Shaila.
darling.